Hi guys, trying to make another drawing, this time also puzzles related. Duh. Sleigh with Santa in it, and as you can see, a lot of reindeer. Little birdie on a lantern, street lantern. And guess who is going to visit? Obvious? But of course. Now, as you can see, I have drawn a lot of little reindeer. Now I'm going to need to make the shade of them and also give those eyes a bit more, make them more eye-like. Because now they look like they're blind. So always have a little bit of a glimmer in it. Here too. Oh, that looks nice. Can you see it? Yep, there. I'm sorry. So they look much better when the eyes are also a bit more shaded. Like you see here, little blind eyes. I don't like that much. So the light's coming from here, lantern. So shading of the glimmer in the eye should be here. So always when you draw and you make eyes or something that glimmers, you have to take in account where the light is coming from. Otherwise it would look strange. Even with the shading, if you make shading, if the light comes from up here, so it comes down here, so the shading will be at this side of the drawing and not at the other side. First, well, Santa drove up in a sleigh, so there will be snow. Can you see it? Yeah. It's snow. Hello, snow. I always try to make the lines first. Afterwards, I'm gonna shade everything. But if you don't do the lines first, you lose them in the shading. And little hoofs can be black also. Back legs of the second one. Looks a bit strange where it comes from. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Now, if the shading, my ear should be a little bit of snow. It just landed, so snow will be in these rounds of the sleigh. Underneath the sleigh, of course, it's very dark because there's no light there. My music stopped. So now I always go, when I'm drawing, I always go from left to right, up, down, just what I want to draw. Not starting from one side and then go to the other side. As you can see, this has to be a bit of round. There's a rounding there, so you go with the shading a bit like it should be. Now under here should be darker. As you can see, it takes a lot of time doing all the shading, because you have to think about where it should be, where it is at its darkest, and you can't rush it, because if you do rush it, it gets a bit messy. It doesn't look that nice. Oh, you do very careful shading. Well, now this looks a bit more, it has more depth in it. Depth. Oh well. You get used to my accent, I think. So I have to turn the drawing around also, because yeah, it feels better if you do. Making a drawing, making shades, do all those little lines. There's the front of Santa's sleigh. Thinking about it, should I put the letters in here, like it's Santa Express, or not? Well, stupid for me to ask you. By the time you can answer me, this drawing is finished, I think. So I have to think about it myself. Duh. Very nice.